The kitchen counter was clear this morning. You made a point of it before bed, wiped it down, put things away, stood there for a moment feeling like something had finally shifted. By the end of the next day, it was covered again. A bag that never made it to its place. A cup waiting to be washed. 3 things that were just set down for a second. In a small home, the second thing always becomes 5 things. And there is nowhere for any of it to drift. The mess does not migrate to an unused room. It lands exactly where you live. That feeling of arriving home and immediately seeing everything left undone. In a small space, it comes faster, louder, more personal. Like the home itself is keeping score. But what if it is not failure? What if a small home getting messy quickly is not proof that you are doing something wrong, but proof that you are receiving very clear feedback, very fast, on the habits that need attention? That is what this video is about. Not how to clean more, how to understand why the mess keeps returning, and what small, specific things actually stop it. Stay until the end, because the last principle is the one that tends to change everything, and it asks almost nothing of you. There is a concept in Japanese philosophy called muda. It means waste, not the dramatic kind, but the quiet kind. Wasted motion, wasted time. The energy spent looking for something that has no fixed place. The mental load of walking past a surface that says, "Deal with me later," 14 times a day. In a large home, muda hides. It drifts into corners, migrates to rooms no one uses, disappears behind closed doors. In a small home, muda has nowhere to go. Every inefficient habit surfaces immediately. And that is not a flaw in the space. That is the space doing something for you, showing you clearly and fast exactly where the friction lives. The first thing muda reveals is the object without a home. You know this object. You probably have several. They live on the counter, on the chair, on the edge of the table. Not because you are careless, but because there is no clear answer to where they belong. Every time you set one down, you are not being disorganized. You are deciding not to decide. And that small deferred decision, made over and over throughout the day, is what fills the surfaces by evening. The practice here is not a big reorganization. It is one question asked once about one object. Does this have a place it returns to? If yes, that place needs to be easy enough to actually use. If no, then 2 options exist. Find it a home, or decide it does not belong in this space. That decision, made once, does not need to be made again. The object stops floating. The surface stops collecting. In a small home, one object finding its place has a visible effect by the same evening. The second pattern is the surface used as a landing zone, the table that collects the day's arrivals, the counter that holds everything waiting to be dealt with later. In a small space, later accumulates fast, because there is no spare room for it to disappear into. The Japanese concept of kaizen, meaning small continuous improvement, offers a practice so simple it almost seems too small to matter. Before leaving any room, take one thing with you that does not belong there. Not everything, one thing. That single motion, repeated every time you move through the home, keeps the surfaces from building up without requiring a burst of energy you do not have at the end of a long day. One thing, every time. That is the whole practice. If you have been looking for a way to turn this kind of intention into a daily structure, there is something in the first pinned comment worth seeing. It is called Cozy Home Builder. Answer a few questions. Get a personalized home plan in seconds, built around your available time, your energy, and what your home needs each day. The third pattern is the routine that was never designed for the actual life being lived. Most organization systems are built for an ideal version of you. The one with 30 extra minutes, consistent energy, no unexpected interruptions. That version does not exist most days. And a system that only works on good days is not really a system. In a small home, this mismatch shows up immediately. The moment the routine slips, everything reflects it. Not because you failed, because the routine was never flexible enough to survive a real life. The practice here is small. On a low-energy day, choose one room, not the whole home. One room. And within that room, one surface. Restore just that surface to the way you want it to look. Not perfectly. Enough. That one restored surface changes how the whole space feels. Because in a small home, one clear area is visible from almost everywhere. You are not cleaning the whole house. You are giving your eyes somewhere to rest. The fourth thing Muda reveals is the invisible accumulation. The slow drift of objects that were never fully decided about. The bag bought for a trip already taken. The items kept out of guilt or obligation, or the vague feeling that releasing them would mean something. In a large home, these objects find corners. In a small home, they find you. Every single day. They are not clutter in the simple sense. They are unmade decisions taking up space in your home and in your mind simultaneously. The practice is not a decluttering day. It is a smaller habit. Once a week, pick up one object that you walk past but never actually use. Hold it. Ask honestly, if this were not already here, would you bring it in? If the answer is no, that is the decision. One object, one honest answer. One less thing generating low-level noise every time you move through the space. None of this is really about organization. That is the honest version of what this video has been building toward. A small home that gets messy fast is not a failing. It is a mirror. It shows quickly and clearly where habits are incomplete, where decisions are deferred, where objects exist without purpose. That feedback is uncomfortable, but it is also a gift. Because a small space that shows you the truth is easier to care for than a large one with enough room to hide from it. The goal was never a perfect home. It was a home that feels like it is on your side. If that resonates, the Cozy Home Builder was made for exactly this. It is a planning tool that asks about your day, your available time, your energy, what your home actually looks like right now, and gives you a personalized action plan built around your real life, not the ideal version of it. No more standing in the middle of the room not knowing where to start. No more guilt when the routine breaks. It also includes the home maintenance tracker, which organizes recurring household tasks, daily, weekly, monthly, so that nothing quietly accumulates into an overwhelming cleaning marathon. Small maintenance instead of exhausting deep cleans. It is in the first pinned comment. Take a look. A small home asks for honesty about what you own, about your habits, about what you actually have time and energy for. And when you meet that honesty with a system that fits your real life, something shifts, not perfection, something quieter than that. You come home and the space feels like it is finally on your side.